Hold on. Is that a whiteboard in this guy's what the? Hold on. Nah. Let me explain. There's never been a formal entry on this channel, but without further ado, my name is Joseph Childers. As of this recording, I am 23 years of age, and this board right here that you see is me getting my life back together. Go deeper. Okay, me with a deep voice. So for the past 3 years, would you have guessed it? Since COVID, like everybody, I hit hard times. There was times where I wouldn't want to be alive. There's times where I didn't have a support group. I just had me, myself, and I just told myself that I'm going to come out a stronger person. I'm not going to let these times define me. But the thing about when hard times hit, your productivity gets so low. Like, you don't want to do anything. Staying in bed always sounds attractive. And that's what I did. I stayed in bed and I watched YouTube. But in my YouTube searches and videos and shorts and everything, can we just talk about how YouTube's gotten addicting? Like, it's just so crazy. Anyways, I'm off topic. But I came across this video by Joe Rogan, and he said you're more likely to accomplish the things that you write down. And I thought, wow, what BS? Like, what does me writing down something have anything to do with me accomplishing my goals? But I'm no skeptic. I like to try everything at least once, and then I'm like, all right, that's for me, and that's not for me. Me too. I'm so happy. It's like a reward. So that's exactly what I did. I took exactly what he said, and I tried it. First, I started off with exercising. Keep in mind, this is 2021, so the gyms weren't fully open yet, but they were open at a time where I could get a consistent workout in. And I noticed it worked for some while. Then I realized nothing works unless you do. And after some time, I just didn't want to do the work. Remember that staying in bed sounded attractive. So what did I start doing? So I basically started doing things that I could accomplish, that I wanted to accomplish in bed. Reading or learning Spanish or just watching YouTube. But I was still getting some of the things that I needed to get done. And then from there on, life got busy. I got another full-time job that turned into a career, and it was something that I couldn't keep up with. I couldn't keep up with reading, exercising, and Spanish all in once. I resorted to just going to work and coming home and going right to bed, which sounds like a pretty boring life, and trust me, it was. That was 2021 all the way up to 2022. Probably December of 2022 as well. Because you guessed it, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, New Year, new me, new goals. New. Forgive me, I'm in a silly, goofy, spectacular mood right now. So top of my New Year's resolution goals was creating better habits, because it felt like I was so used to starting something and just not seeing it to the end. And if that's a habit that you create, you'll never be consistent in anything. So I picked the top 3 things that I've always wanted to be better at. I want to be better at reading, Spanish, exercising, creating a great body for myself, creating a stronger mind for myself, being fluent in another language. Like, all of that sounded like my wet dream. Pause. Now I actually play that. One day, mid-July, I just hopped up out of my bed and I said, you know what? It starts today. I went to Office Depot. I got a whiteboard. I went to Home Depot, got some hanging tabs. I came back home. I put everything up, and I was like, it starts right now. I put 0 on one side, I put 30 on the other side, and I said, you know what? We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it 30 days, creating better habits, and this is how it's gonna start. And some people think, why would you put this in your living room? Like, isn't this something that your guests are gonna ask about? And I've had plenty of guests ask about it. Answer always is that it's me being better for myself. You got to understand that it doesn't matter who's around. You got to be better for you. You can't be caving into other people. I just, it looks good right here, or don't mind that. Like, you got to own that. Own that you're not good right now, because most people, they not good themselves, but they not open like you to admit it. The overall purpose of this board is because I was bad. I was so down bad. I feel like if I can hit all these goals and keep that word to myself, I can build confidence and be such a great person at the same time that it makes me feel great. And some of you are probably thinking, like, confidence, what the hell does confidence have to do with this? Well, think of it like this. And this was taken from Myron Golden on YouTube. I used to watch him back then, but he says to have confidence, you got to realize that confidence is basically a broken down word. So you have confide means to trust. You have confidence. Who are you trusting? Well, you're trusting yourself. Well, think about it. The reason why people don't have confidence is because they don't trust themselves. And you're probably wondering why people don't trust themselves, right? Well, it's because you're the only person that's heard every lie that you ever told. And the worst part about it is that you've probably told yourself more lies than you've ever told anybody else. And that's where it got to a point with me. I was just like, dang, dude, like, I'll say things and I'll just be like, well, I'll just let myself off the hook and just not do it. Like, like, who's really going to know that I didn't go to the gym today? Who's going to really know that I ain't do, like, my Duolingo today or read a book, like. But after a while, it all shows. So I decided that I'm just gonna do me, because at the end of the day, who am I really here to impress? I gotta have confidence in myself. I gotta be that guy for me. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who, that girl that you like sees. It doesn't matter who that boy that you like sees. It just matters that you are true to your word and that you are a better person. Because I think we get caught up so much in a digital age that we let ourselves slip, if you ask me. So that's what the board is to me. It's a way to a better life for me, and that's how I'll see it from now until forever. I'm currently on day 21 and I'm already thinking like what's next for me. But stick around and you might see. Thanks for watching. I'm beat.